The lights dim, the trumpets blare, and the WWF logo fades in like the crack of thunder. Because WrestleMania 8 isn't just another show, it's a supernova of spectacle exploding over the Hoosier Dome. This is 1992, and Titan Sports wants you to feel the power of sports entertainment at its most operatic, where betrayal burns hotter than pyros and sequins shine brighter than the spotlights. From cover to closing bell, this official WrestleMania 8 program is a time capsule of pure Federation glory, the last gasp of the Hulkamania era before the storm clouds of change rolled in. It begins with the welcome spread, an electric explosion of text and color shouting from the page that WrestleMania 8 is here. 3 title matches, 10 bouts, and a pair of main events that define the era. Ric Flair, crown champion at the Royal Rumble, stands with his consultant, Mr. Perfect, in a golden haze of arrogance. His opponent, Macho Man Randy Savage, fueled by fury and heartbreak after Flair's cruel stunt involving doctored photos of Miss Elizabeth. The copy doesn't mince words. Flair and Perfect stooped to a new low by trying to destroy a marriage. Savage, veins bulging and heart pounding, vows to beat Flair to within an inch of his life. Every syllable feels like gasoline on the fire, leading to one of the most emotional world title matches in WWF history. Then on the next page, Justice, Sid Justice that is, takes center stage. The Hulkster, older but still mythic, points his finger like Zeus summoning lightning. Determined to make Sid pay for the betrayal at the Royal Rumble, the prose reads like pulp poetry. Hogan vows to tear apart his former friend for tossing him from the ring and humiliating him on national TV. The official word from Jack Tunney makes it gospel. Hogan versus. Justice, no belt, just vengeance. Put up or shut up, the line says. And for Hogan, this could be the last sermon of Hulkamania. Flipping ahead, the Intercontinental Championship story unfolds with dramatic rhythm. Bret Hitman Hart's battle with the flu, his loss to the Mountie, and Rowdy Roddy Piper's unexpected title win form a saga of grit and honor. The program captures Piper's wildness and Hart's scientific calm, promising one of the most entertaining and athletic battles of all time. In hindsight, it undersells what became one of the greatest matches ever wrestled. The Tag Team Championship feature tells a soap opera of betrayal. Jimmy Hart, once the manager of the Natural Disasters, turns his back on them to side with the $1 Million Man and IRS, the new Money Inc. champs. The copy practically sneers in Hart's voice. I spilled the beans about you, baby. The Disasters are painted as betrayed titans out for revenge, ready to unleash cataclysmic force. Then comes the eerie showdown, The Undertaker versus Jake the Snake Roberts. The writing has the tone of a horror novella. A bone-chilling match, it reads, between former allies turned foes. The account of Jake nearly striking Elizabeth with a chair, only for Undertaker to stop him, feels cinematic. The next week's funeral parlor attack, when Roberts DDT'd Paul Bearer and crushed the Undertaker with a chair, is told with gothic flair. Now, the Grim Reaper has been dying to lay the snake to rest. Further down the card, the pages come alive with bursts of neon and braggadocio. Shawn Michaels, freshly split from the Rockers, declares that El Matador Tito Santana is far beneath him as a competitor. Sherry adds glamour and venom while Tito swears to teach the kid respect. Tatanka debuts with warrior spirit against the model Rick Martel, who mocks his heritage and vows to teach that slob a lesson in fine clothing and fine wrestling. The tone is classic early 90s WWF, cartoonish and colorful, yet laced with genuine athletic pride. The British Bulldog versus. The Berserker gets a brief but brawny feature. A bruising affair, the text calls it, as Bulldog's running power slam meets the Norse brute's obsession with countouts. Owen Hart versus Skinner is a clash of purity versus filth. The Rocket's high-flying artistry versus the swamp-born cruelty of a tobacco-spitting brawler. It ain't going to be pretty, Skinner warns, and you can almost hear the chew crackle. An 8-man tag explodes off the center spread. Big Boss Man, Virgil, Duggan, and Slaughter versus the Nasty Boys, Repo Man, and the Mountie. Jimmy Hart's presence guarantees mayhem, and the pros promises an explosive confrontation. But beyond the matches, the ads tell the real story of 1992 WWF culture. Pages drenched in red, yellow, and neon green. Merchandise mania. There's the Super WrestleMania video game for the Super Nintendo and Genesis, promising atomic suplexes that flatten your foe into submission. A hotline ad invites you to call the official WrestleMania 8 hotline to hear live results and insider gossip, $1.49 a minute. Then the merchandise blitz. Hulk Hogan t-shirts, hand-cut stars, and stripes designs for $15.95, matching bandanas, signature cameras, and plush workout bears. Celebrate Americana, the copy boasts. The Macho Man section screams in fluorescent purple and green. Sunglasses, bandanas, posters of Liz, all priced just high enough to make a 10-year-old beg their parents. Legion of Doom shoulder pads and wrestling buddies promise everyday mayhem, while the kids section features Hulk Hogan pajamas, Tatanka costumes, WWF coloring books, and championship belts made of foam and pride. Even the ads tell a story. The WWF ice cream bars, complete with collector cards and the slogan, "Sink your teeth into victory." The Columbia House Video Library insert offers the best of WrestleMania VHS for $4.95 with a subscription, an irresistible portal to relive the moments you just watched. Coliseum Video promises the full WrestleMania 8 release on VHS and beta for $59.95 plus $3 shipping. Yes, kids, you paid full price to watch history again. And the final page, the card. A towering column of names and glory. Flair versus Savage, Hogan versus Justice, Piper versus Hart, Million Dollar Man and IRS, versus the Natural Disasters, Jake versus Undertaker, and the rest. The program closes not with a whisper, but a challenge to the reader, the fan, the believer. WrestleMania 8 is here, so enjoy. It's a time machine on glossy paper. Every headline, every tagline, every ad radiates the energy of an era when the WWF was myth-making in real time. The pageantry, the page ads, even the fine print remind you that this wasn't just a card. It was the event of events, the carnival and cathedral of wrestling combined.